For your listening pleasure, reaching for the bars.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. The boys are back in town.
They're back. Dun, dun. Feels good. Dun,
Mabry is back.
The boys are back in town.
Back in town.
For one episode only. It's a special, maybe. James will not be watching this episode.
Yeah, James is like,
yeah,
I'm out.
He plays it, and he's like, oh, Mabry's on this one.
The last one, when I was in, he was like, wait for Mabry to get off. Just skip 15.
He texts
15,
me.
50.
He texts me. He's like, hey, when does Mabry's call end? Like, hey, man. What?
I'll just start putting it in the description.
I actually had a recent listener new to the podcast, and he listened, and he was like, you guys started out with saying, oh, Caleb's not here this week. We're going to shoot this one without him. And he's like, nah. And he moved on because
you weren't on it?
Dang.
Well, I'm like the only person that knows him on the podcast. So he wants to
Well, that's fair. But still.
This guy sounds like a real loser.
he goes to the gym, so let's chill out.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Eli.
Sorry, if you're listening, you're not a real loser. I'm just joking.
It's Eli.
It better not be Eli.
Eli texted me. He said he liked the podcast.
Oh.
The peanut butter conversation from last week made him laugh.
Which peanut butter conversation?
We put it on both cheeks.
Oh, that was like several weeks ago.
No, not
right?
that one. That's what I thought at first, but apparently the jar of peanut butter, the Reese's peanut butter.
Oh. You didn't hear that episode? Or that part?
Oh,
of it?
you didn't listen whenever you went on?
No. Okay.
I listen whenever I'm not on.
Actually, I usually listen when I'm not on. Like, if I'm on, I don't listen.
That's fair. Well, but you didn't listen.
But
that's what we just said. Yeah. Okay.
He's like, I'll listen if I'm not on, but no, I don't do that. So
it gets in the way of my Andy Stanley podcast. I listen to.
Andy Stanley?
I don't know.
Cameron Haynes. Listen to Cameron Haynes' podcast.
No, I've listened to that book. That's it. I'm done.
Book on tape.
I'm done.
Tape on book.
Have you guys heard? Sorry, this is off topic. But have you guys heard that?
That we're on topic.
That cassette tapes are coming back.
What?
No.
So yeah, their sales have gone up like 43%.
That's my age
because
people.
4 were bought?
Yeah.
Is that
Well, I mean, like,
let me tell you why.
Oh, so is it like vinyl? Like vinyl's making its turn back, so now it's cassettes.
Yeah, it's like people my age that are like, remember cassettes? They were pretty sweet.
I guess people like kept I guess they kept the stuff to play it with. Did you
VHS?
Yeah.
You guys better find your VHS.
The thing with Pete Davidson?
Yeah, I did see that.
Have you seen this? So he was like high one time and was just like, you know what? Like same conversation we're having right now, like vinyl came back. I'm going to go buy all the unopened VHSs. And he like went and literally, I don't know if literally, but he said he bought them all. If it was unopened, he went and like got his agent and his assistant and just bought them all and had like a ton of them and made his assistant keeping us. And he just sold like one of them for $27,000 coming back.
Good idea, Pete Davidson. How could he possibly think of anything else when he's just covered in women all the time?
I know.
That's not the word I was going to use.
I hear you.
I love the memes where it comes out where it's like, we just need to all get ready for this. Like Pete Davidson's about to date some girl that you think you shouldn't date.
It's been a minute.
All women.
I
What?
mean,
What? All women.
What about it? Oh,
It would
him?
be a shock. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, he pulls in. I mean,
A lot of money.
well, and also I've heard he's packing in the penis
Yeah.
department.
He's
I
like,
mean, but it's
he's like Nick from the
oh
Nick Foles.
yeah from the Eagles.
Oh, Big D Nick, huh?
yeah. But
now
I
it's
mean,
Big
no.
D Brock Purdy.
No.
I still have my muscle ups.
Hey,
Yeah.
how's that feel?
Yeah, he's making
He
less than
sucked.
$900,000 a year.
dude, he
He
played
sucked.
terrible.
The Browns made him throw the football, and he couldn't.
He's got a roommate.
It's about time somebody.
Jeez,
He's a bore.
He's a poor.
he's
He's
making
like he only made
$870,000.
$870,000 last year.
But I mean, the way he's playing, I mean, he could only play in the NFL for 1 year.
Oof.
He might not make it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's 11-1.
He got hurt last
was.
year. You think he's gonna make it?
Yeah, I do. He'll probably be the greatest quarterback of our generation.
Behind Jordan Love.
Yeah, that's
Of our
right. That's
generation?
right.
I'm not super hopeful
Why
for
are you
Jordan
so
Love.
against the Packers?
I'm
He's
not
not-
against the Pack. I love the Packers.
I'm gonna be honest. He's not in your generation.
Yeah,
This is my generation right now. This is happening. I'm in it. I'm in my
you're out of
generation.
it.
I'm out of my generation right now while I'm awake and alive.
How old is Brock Purdy? Is he my age?
It's not about how old he is. No, it's about if he's the best quarterback during my generation, you butthole. It has nothing to do with how old he is.
Oh, I'm older than Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
You're
like
getting-
What have you
Oh,
done
yeah.
with your life?
Yeah, Andrew's getting to that age where he's
think
now getting older than
older than-
NFL players.
Yeah,
I
it
remember that.
sucks.
What do you mean
oh,
now
dude,
get
it's
into
the
it?
worst.
How old are you?
25.
Yeah, there's most of the NFL players
Well,
are
like-
younger than you.
Well, it's about that time where like probably the average
Yeah.
player.
And all the NFL players that are my age are retired.
You don't play in the NFL at your age.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom Brady
Yeah.
much?
I mean, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers?
How's
You're
he
talking
doing?
about two people that barely have to move.
Oh, Raheem Mostert, the running back for the Dolphins, he's 31.
Oh, for
Oh.
real?
That's
Dang.
impressive.
That is impressive. But he's hurt.
Running
now.
back.
He's
Or
not
no,
hurt.
a chain is
A
hurt.
chain. He's a rookie. He's younger than you. He's 20.
How do you say his name?
A chain. That's how I started the pronouncers. Pronouncers?
The pronouncers?
Yeah.
Well,
And now stick
technically,
with
in that instance, they would be the pronouncers.
I'm gonna stick with it.
He doubled down real quick. Pronouncers, yeah, it's the pronouncers.
A chain. Yeah, he is. They're
Is there an
speed-
R in there? Or did I make that up?
No.
I've been calling him
Caleb.
R-Chan.
Caleb, I heard that the second fastest person on the
you're
Miami
doing your
Dolphins.
cool thing.
Oh yeah, the second fastest person on the Miami Dolphins is not on the starting
Not
roster.
active, yeah.
He is a white guy on the practice squad. Is
Yeah.
this true?
It's true.
Who is it?
I'm not on the practice squad.
That's what I thought. First thing I was like,
Like, Dusty's
I
not
think
on
his
the
name Ethan Boner.
Boner?
But yeah, I'm almost positive.
Top
Man.
best name in the NFL.
Well, how many jokes come out?
Tyreek said that he wouldn't love to race him.
Yeah.
I was like, this dude must be fast.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
What do you think he's saying out there? He's like, you ever seen a boner go this fast?
Deion Sanders like, never seen a white person go that fast. Deion Sanders at the draft was like, that guy's fast for a white guy. Everyone's like, like
Remember that.
I know
He's
we're
like,
on the, yeah, I know we're on the backside of this, but I mean, I don't feel like you can say that.
Speaking of Deion Sanders betting, today we're going to talk about
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
We're talking about
Good-
college
talking about
betting.
some betting.
he's-
College or any betting?
I think
any betting.
Okay.
I would know
Colorado
very
being
little
any
about
good.
college.
Well, if
betting.
you've been betting on Deion, you've been losing.
Yeah.
Well, he won.
That was-
He had a first couple good games,
Against nobody's.
Yeah, nobody.
but he still won.
yeah, and
That's
everyone
good.
was like,
That's
"They
like when
beat
the Dolphins-
TCU,"
He
and
took-
everyone's like, "We don't even know if TCU
like when the
He
Dolphins
took
beat the
USC.
Broncos.
He took USC to the
That's
fourth
true.
quarter.
That's true.
It's like when the Dolphins went to beat the Broncos and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, it's not that.
Who have the Packers beaten?
Some decent people.
All right. Oh, this is actually relating back. I said I wanted to ask you guys.
Oh
a
yeah,
question.
before we get into that, ask us
yeah.
the question.
So like it's been a recent trend to go around and ask the Patriot fans about like how do they feel about their team being like one of the worst teams in the league with so many like histories of greatness.
Yeah, I don't like where this. Goes.
So I was just gonna
Oh,
ask
Jesus.
how it feels to be a Packers fan of such a lousy team.
We're
with
still
so
going to
many,
win our division.
with so many years of being great.
should we
Like
put
you
some
guys
money
win. You guys routinely win the NFC North,
We're going to win it again this year.
and
Hey, we're
this
actually-
year you guys are at the bottom of the pack.
We're plus 625.
Oh
right
wait,
now to
no,
win our
you're second
division.
bottom to the Bears.
Should we probably put some on?
We're ahead of.
We're ahead of the Vikings right now.
Are you?
Are
Yeah, we're second, and we beat the Lions. So we're going to win the division.
Okay. Okay. I like
So-
the hopefulness. Okay, so
I'm
there's one
always gonna
hopeful.
be- I'm always
There's
gonna
one
be
hopeful.
we? I don't.
I'll die.
Dusty roots for the 49ers.
I'm gonna
but
say
he's
it.
basically a 49ers
I'm gonna say
fan.
it. I don't. I like Brock Purdy. He's an underdog story. I don't like Aaron Love or Jordan Love.
Oh, I was
You
like, you
don't
don't like
know that?
Aaron Jones? I was like,
No, I
what
like
did he
Aaron.
do?
Well, it'd be nice if he freaking played.
Yeah, I mean,
What's
dude,
going on over
it's
there, Bubba?
early. Everyone else right now is like,
He's looking up bets.
everyone's like, oh, we're winning the first 5 games of the season. The Packers are like, okay,
Maybe
we're hanging in there.
we did lose to the Lions.
Yeah, I
We did?
thought
I
that.
was about to say you guys got destroyed by the Lions.
Yeah, I thought we got
I was
crushed by the
But I
Lions.
figured maybe knew more than I did, so I wasn't gonna argue it.
Yeah, we
I don't
did,
like.
didn't we? forgot
I don't
about
like
that.
Jordan Love.
Well,
I think they put
why?
too
Is
much
it-
hopes in him. I don't know.
Well, we
Look,
have so
he
many
has-
injuries right now.
You know what's crazy about what you're saying right now? He has almost identical stats as Aaron Rodgers does.
Yeah,
When
I'm-
his
I'm
Like
on
this
the
year?
I'm on the
in
Jordan
his first
Love.
season, starting season.
Oh, I thought you
Okay,
meant this
okay.
year. I was like, well,
You
he's only
sound like-
thrown one pass and took a sack.
You sound like all of the people that were like, oh, Peyton Manning's first 2 years in the NFL were terrible too, but then those also players became like Zach Wilson and some of the worst quarterbacks in NFL history.
What he's saying is that other people had bad 2-year or bad first years, and th're still bad. Is what
Yeah.
he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I am saying is that there's a
There's a good chance too.
There's a.
You're being optimistic.
I didn't mean
it's
that.
not even about optimism. It is about believing in the Packers.
Hey,
product.
listen to me.
I
Listen to
believe
me.
that we won.
I'm not.
even
This
when
isn't
we lost.
This isn't me. This isn't me like talking
Bardstar.
talking down. This is me like truly wondering because I have never seen a winning Dolphins team in my
And you will
history of my. What's their record right now? And what's y'all's
They're
record?
pretty good right now.
Never. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, so how about you stop talking?
Can I say this? Can I say this?
Let Caleb
Oh, sorry.
finish.
I was done. I was done.
I thought he was done. Yeah.
That was it. I've never seen a winning Dolphins.
I've never seen a winning Dolphins team.
Hey man, I'm rooting for the Dolphins
Yeah,
mostly
I mean,
because
it's
I have
fun to
Tua and
watch.
Tyreek on my fantasy team.
Were,
But hey, I'm here with you.
I'm rooting for you.
were you happy when Jordan Love got drafted?
No.
But were you happy? I mean, I wasn't really into it, but were you happy when Aaron Rodgers got drafted? Did you care?
I wasn't mad about it. I was mad when Jordan Love got drafted.
Yeah, but we were
I
only
mean,
mad
to
just
Andrew
because
to Andrew's point, we got to trust the process. Bart Starr, Brett Favre,
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers. Like
Did Brett Favre come after Barstow?
No.
I was
But
about to say,
There was a
like, what-
trash
I
quarterback.
was
in
about to
the
say,
team.
there's got to be someone in between there, right?
That was misleading. I'm
You're
just
really-
saying,
Bart Starr, Brett Favre.
I was like, how long did Bart Starr
You,
play for?
you just deleted 20 years of history. you just said
I'll be honest with you.
Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. You can
I'm
take
just saying,
that to
we've
the
known
bank.
that those are 3 all-time greats that came out of Packers. We have the ability to produce
Caleb,
great
search
quarterbacks.
quarterback after Bart Starr. Let's see how many quarterbacks were after Bart Starr. It's got to be more than 2, right?
I mean, sure.
I mean, I don't know. Do the Packers have a weird thing that we've never realized about quarterbacks? They're like, we're going to invest in one guy, do or die. What is this?
Hall of Fame inductees.
Oh gosh,
Curly Lambeau. There you go. Look, name of the field after him.
Just search Packers quarterbacks all time. Or Pack.
It's right there. List of Green Bay Packers quarterbacks. That link.
Oh, that'll help.
All right.
Just go to Bart Starr and then scroll down.
Yeah, we don't need to see the 40s.
Oh, here we go.
Bart Starr was quarterback for a while.
Okay, we
Yeah,
have Bart.
he was.
Okay, you ready for all the trash quarterbacks in between? Caleb, stop right there.
Not trash.
Scott Hunter. Ever heard of him? Nope. Jerry.
Why is Bart Starr also in here?
He was on the.
They were like, "Hey man, will you come back?"
Oh my God, he's 100. He's like, I got
We
it.
got Scott Hunter, then Jerry
Tage.
Scott Hunter, and Jim DeGlazzo, John Haiti, Dan Millen, I remember Lynn Dickey.
I
Yeah,
remember
he was there for a minute.
Lynn Dickey, David Whitehurst, Lynn Dickey again. My God, what a nightmare.
I guess I remember.
Don Majorski, is that how you say it? I remember him. And then you have many, many years later,
Brett
Brett Favre.
Yeah, but scroll down.
1990.
Dude, look at this.
Scroll down. See how that looks.
This is
Brett Favre. Aaron Rodgers. That's awesome, man.
and Jordan Love.
And it's about
Let's
to be
go.
14 more lines of that.
You hope.
Or is he going to be the next Scott Hunter or whatever that guy's name was
say
that I've
it.
already forgotten about?
Oh, I remember Brett Hurdley.
Dude,
fine.
Brett Hundley?
Hundley, is that the
Yeah.
guy? Yeah.
he's an all-star.
I liked him, but he did not.
So just to be clear, go back up real
and we
quick.
traded him.
Go back up real quick. I want to see how many years of history Mabry deleted.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, who's that guy?
Oh, isn't that I remember him.
Bill Willington.
Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember, I was gonna say you remember him.
Okay, go up. Okay, so Bart Starr's last year, we'll call it 71. And scroll down to Brett Favre.
1992.
So, hey, that's not bad. That's
22 years of history you deleted.
It's
Yeah,
You
gone.
did say 20 years.
Yeah, it was pretty
That
close.
was pretty close.
And just like that, it's gone.
22 years. So you just
I'll be
basically
honest
took
with you.
Hey,
you took
Brett Favre or
a fifth of the team's
Bart Starr
generation.
was like all time great back then. I don't know how good those guys were. They weren't my generation. Just like
just like
Brock
Brock
Purdy's
Purdy's
not
not
your
here.
generation.
I'm living in it. I'm literally watching football every
That's
week.
not what that means.
What are you talking about?
Could you have competed with Brock Purdy on the field?
Could I have? What does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with
It's
me
not your
competing with him?
generation.
Of
I
me,
don't know if that's how that
I
works.
don't know to tell, but
But could I
I'm
have-
with it. Hey, you know what? Could you have competed with Bart Starr?
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Actually, maybe.
Probably.
They
honestly.
weren't good. They
then
weren't good
they
athletes back
They
then. Yeah.
weren't great.
Bart Starr like throws like wobbly footballs. It was like
And a monstrous 12-yard pass by Bart Starr. Look at the air under that.
what would it be like? just like grab up a crew of like, I mean, the
Mediocre
the
athletes.
all-stars of football now and take them back there and like,
Back in time.
let's just play a game real quick.
I mean, the first time
Dude, it would be a nightmare.
Derrick Henry stiff arm one of those guys back to hell.
It'd be like Globetrotters.
No. Reverse that. Forget this generation. Let's take it back 10 years and then get the best players and really hurt
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Because this
boy.
generation would be
Yeah.
like,
Like Ray
a little
Lewis.
soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Ray Lewis,
yeah, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed.
Patrick
Oh, boy.
Willis,
Bro.
Brian Dawkins.
Did that ever line up? I'm trying to think. Was there a chance? I can't remember. Did that ever line up on an all-star team? Or would it have been Brian Urlacher? Oh, God.
Brian
Ray Lewis,
Urlacher.
Brian Urlacher.
Didn't
Ed
Brian
Reed.
Urlacher do something stupid recently?
I don't think so.
I don't think
He
so.
grew his hair.
No, there was
Yeah,
something he did weird.
he like quit football and was like, I have hair now. Like, what? What a weird thing. To
I
just
mean,
be
it's-
like,
It was the helmet.
It's so
Like,
clearly
it-
fake.
and it- I mean, like maybe, I guess, but it, like you go back and look at the pictures and you're like, oh, I mean, he didn't have the best hairline, but and the man grew hair after his.
What?
What are you doing over there?
So anyway, back to
Anyway.
betting,
Are you?
which we totally have
sorry.
talked about
We're
for
gonna-
5 seconds. And
I
then-
apologize. I got us off topic.
Anyways, so right now the Packers are still underdogs to get the
What's
division.
their betting line to win the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl is
Not great.
Probably wouldn't be the best investment of money.
Can you give me
Right.
one of these beers?
So isn't betting amazing how like people
Yes.
always think
yes.
All right, you jumped on that
All
too
right.
quick.
So
Yes.
So to preface why we're talking about betting,
No, we don't have to talk about it
Um,
really. It's just interesting.
Andrew might have a problem, people. If you see Andrew in the gym, maybe just come up and talk to him.
Bet him on something.
I really don't have.
I'll
Just
give you
bet him on like burpees.
I'll bet you 2-1 odds, Andrew. You can't do 3 muscle ups in a row. He's like, I'll show you right now. 5-1.
Yeah, because I can do that. That's easy money.
Is it though? Are you sure about that?
How many?
5.
You said 3.
Now it's 5. That's the way
This
betting.
is what he does.
This is what he does.
Remember the kickflip? Remember the kick? He was like,
Yeah.
I bet you can do it. Then I was like confident. He was like, in 3 tries.
You
Well,
did
how
do
would
that.
you want unlimited tries?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could do a kickflip with unlimited
No,
tries.
you couldn't.
With unlimited
A
tries.
full day of tries. I
No,
guarantee
see, you just put a
couldn't.
limit on it. You see,
Okay.
he did what he said I did. You
Okay.
just put a limit on it.
I'll give you a full month.
I could do a kickflip in a month. I could do a kickflip in a month.
Is this a bet right now?
Didn't I do one? They're close.
Andrew,
I got close.
if I get a kickflip,
You have to let him.
Wait, hold on. If I do a kickflip in a month,
I love how we're
Okay.
talking about a betting.
you
show.
can never
All
bet
right.
again,
Ever?
ever,
Well, that's not gonna be fun for you.
the rest of your life.
Think about how.
Yeah,
much-
that's
Yeah,
gonna
think
affect
about
you.
it. You can't ever bet him anything.
No, I mean,
You literally can't make it through a betting podcast
he
without
can't.
making a bet.
He can't bet. He can bet with me. I'm saying he can't bet.
No.
He can't
That's
bet.
stupid.
With
My
anyone
whole life.
else but you.
But me and the podcast. That's it.
With
Sorry,
us.
I'm bet.
Okay.
I'm bet married.
You're bet married?
Yeah, I get it.
I don't get it.
I like it. I get it.
Okay.
No,
So
that's
obviously,
dumb.
we're talking about betting.
You don't
'cause we
think I
like to
could do
make
it?
bets.
Oh, I think you.
In
Oh
a
no,
month?
no, I don't think you could do it.
If I can do a kickflip in a month, you have to quit the gym, never come back.
Why is
I don't like
why
that.
is it so
No, I'm-
extreme?
But you still have to pay a membership.
You have to kill yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Caleb's good on.
And
Caleb's
still have
back
to
on
coach your
it.
classes.
Yeah, coach, you just can't ever work out here
He's
again.
like, Andrew, gonna do the class after this? Like, no.
Dusty did a kickflip. I'm just holding a skateboard in the corner.
With your bands on.
It's
I bought these specifically.
It's a life-size cutout of Dusty with a skateboard. It's just always there.
Like, I
So?
bought these.
How confident are you that I wouldn't get it in a month? I mean, you know I could get a kickflip in a month.
I think I almost got one that night.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
it's
know,
a little
a month.
different.
Maybe pretty athletic.
A month.
Wait, did you just say that you're like, well, I don't know if.
Well,
He just downgraded himself.
Well, you
as
said- well, you said,
athletic
like-
compared to-
I just want to make that clear. that
you're more
down
athletic
graded.
than I am. I mean, it's not a secret. You're more
True.
athletic than I am.
All right, moving on. Yeah,
Maybe
I
got a
think you,
kickflip. Was got a kickflip.
I think you get one in a month.
for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Who's more athletic, Mabry or Andrew?
Maybe.
Mabry. Is that
Maybe
even
just.
a-
I just wanted to see that reaction.
Let me think about
I've
it.
never claimed to be.
It was a joke. I just wanted
But
to
I
see
mean,
the
there-
reaction of Mabry.
I don't wanna
Honestly,
be
I'm not
athletic.
saying like, oh, I'm so much more athletic than you, but like I would probably
are.
say that I am. But there
think-
is a side of me that was questioning your answer on that. If you were gonna be like, I don't know, I pick
Wait.
things up pretty quick.
If
guys.
Mabry, well, let me ask you this: if Mabry didn't do any just normal training, just doesn't change anything about his life,
Oh.
and you solely trained to run a 200 meter as fast as you could, do you think in 1 month you could beat him.
I don't know.
Well, that's the part of the game.
Yeah, that is part of betting. You
So
don't know
that's
the
like
outcome.
that's where I think I take.
It's like you don't know the outcome, or
It's
it
like,
would not be betting.
He's like,
It's
well, I'd hate to bet on it. I don't know what's going to happen.
well, if it feels risky, it's called gambling.
Andrew wants Back to the Future 2 to happen to him so bad. It's like the sports almanac.
God, I'll get my hand. They don't even make almanacs anymore, do they?
No, we have the internet.
I mean, but my
This
God,
Publix still
They
sells
make the
stuff.
Farmer's
they?
Almanac.
oh yeah, they do make the farmers, but I won't dude.
Okay, so
Anyway,
in 1
side
month,
project.
in 1 month, a 200-meter sprint, 1 month of training. You can train for a month. Mabry can't do anything extra. Like he can do CrossFit, but he can't like do any training for running.
Okay.
200 meter.
Yeah, 200-meter sprint.
Kind of longer than I wanted.
Okay, 100. I don't think you want to see him at
I was
100.
about to say,
Yeah,
200
shorter's worse, dude.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
gave
say,
you 200.
I would try to up it to 300 or 400 for you.
Yeah, I would go
honestly.
for a mile if I were you.
I was like, oh, you went the
You wanted
opposite,
short
you went the
distance.
opposite direction there.
Andrew's like, I don't know. How about a 50, Mabry? You're like, I don't know if you want to see Mabry.
I don't know how long you'd have to have.
A 40-yard dash,
Yeah.
time to time.
Yeah. I don't know about it.
Best out of 3?
Yeah. Oh, hamstrings are getting pulled on that one.
So what do you think?
Yeah, that's what you have to hope
You hope I
for.
pull it on
So,
the first
so that's
one.
like something I pride my I don't claim to be athletic. I'm not a very athletic.
You pride yourself in the fact that you're not
I
athletic?
pride myself on the fact
hard
that
work.
like if
I see where you're going.
Yeah, if I try
Okay.
and learn it, I can get.
I'm so glad you explained that. I was like,
Yeah.
what? I pride myself on not claiming that I'm athletic. Like, why?
I pride myself on how humble I am.
Don't pride yourself on that.
Let's talk about like
I see what you're
spike
saying.
ball is a good example.
Okay. Oh,
I don't know if it is.
Hey,
I don't
man.
like this is a road.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you want to go down this road.
I used to
Sometimes I feel like
really
you don't
bad.
know.
You
us.
are better.
Sometimes
You're
I feel
better.
like you
Much
don't
better.
know us at all.
That's fair.
The first time you
I laid
played,
y'all up pretty easy for that.
the first time you ever
All right,
played,
let's just say CrossFit. That's an easy one.
That's-
there you go.
You are. You put in a lot of work.
You
and
have put in
are
a lot of work.
good
I got some
athlete at
videos.
CrossFit.
You've put in a lot of work.
I got some bad videos.
You put in a lot of work, and you are a good athlete.
Let's
at
get back
CrossFit.
to
That is
the
a good
let's get back to the
example.
question at hand.
the
1 month,
Wait, what's you doing a kickflip or him racing me in a 200?
him
What's
racing you racing him.
Oh, see, he got it off
I was gonna
himself.
say, how did it?
I'll do the
starts-
kickflip too. I don't care. We'll do them both.
We're all gonna meet up in a month.
Did he change it to you?
It's now. Yeah, he does this. That's what he does.
He's a
That's
flex.
what he does.
This is exactly what he does. Anytime it's getting hot over here, he's like, "Hey, how about you?"
Okay. I'll do the kickflip. Well, the kickflip
In
has
a month,
nothing.
we're racing.
Well, hold on a
200
second.
And you're doing a
Yeah,
kickflip
hold on
on
a
the
second.
track.
Yeah. The kickflip doesn't have anything to
What's
do with
Caleb
you.
doing?
I'm nothing. I mean, I'm just
No,
over here
Caleb's
chilling.
got to get in the bed too.
Yeah. What could Caleb do that we could bet him that he would say yes to?
So I was gonna
Not a
bring,
whole lot,
I was gonna
yeah.
bring this up on the after the podcast, but I think now is a great time to bring it up.
I don't like where this is going.
So we have a code from EFP Nutrition.
That's right.
That
Use
you
code
can
RFTB
RFTB. That's great.
20% off.
I
Edge
thought
fitnessperformance.com.
So I thought that since we like to do silly things like this, it would be a really fun segment to be like, hey, listeners, we will do a EFP moment of the month. And people can submit ideas and just say, like, an example would be Mabry's going to, like, back squat 405 pounds on a box. Like, something silly. Like, not too dangerous, but just something, like, weird that would be like, that does sound dangerous. That's a bad example. But you know what I'm saying? Just something like
Something that they can make us do.
it would just be like something, but it involves like some kind of like you need to do something physically, and then it would be like the EFP moment of the month.
Oh.
And it would be like a way to shout out EFP.
Yeah.
Get the listeners involved. We do something silly, whatever. And then
Silly was Mabry showing how strong he is. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I guess I'll just back squat.
plates.
Oh, what's this?
you
Oh,
wanna
what's
do
this?
it?
Oh, what's this? The next bet is Mabry takes his shirt off and flexes. I guess I'll do it.
That's gonna be in any video.
Yeah, that's a great idea. But also, a great idea is Andrew racing you in a 200. I'll do the kickflip.
EFP moment of the month.
Yeah, ESP. Mabry and Andrew race, and I'll race on a skateboard, and I'll do a kickflip at
I
the
think
end.
I might beat you.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be hard.
You're not gonna beat me You're not gonna outrun me on a skateboard.
In a 200, where
I
are we
don't-
running?
Does he have a month
Are
to
you
train on
going
the skateboard?
downhill? You're gonna be sitting there.
I'm gonna go-
He's definitely gonna outrun you on a skateboard.
No, it's got wheels, dude.
Where are we
It's
running? You're not running
on a
downhill.
track.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Dude,
sitting.
I don't
Real
like your,
skateboards have a lot of flex.
I don't like your chances on the skate.
Bro, you're not getting any momentum on that thing. You're gonna be like,
Trust me. Hey,
Have you
trust
ever
me,
ridden a
I got
skateboard
this.
before? Have you ever ridden a skateboard before?
It's not important if I've ridden or not ridden a skateboard.
That comment is alarming.
You know what? I
I
think
might
we
be-
should do this. I'm a bet for Andrew.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
go,
I'm
baby.
leaning a little bit more on his
Okay,
side
so
now.
I'm gonna do a kickflip.
Okay, 1 month, 200-meter race, kick flip. What's Caleb doing?
I'll give you a loaner board.
Loner board. What
A loner board.
Does he get to bar it all month?
Sure.
Wait, Andrew pulls
Andrew
his
only has
hamstring
one
on the
board.
first 3 steps of your 200.
I'm not worried about Andrew.
I'm more worried about me than
That's
I am
exactly
Andrew.
right.
I'm gonna have to take it. My normal approach is come out hot and just coast to the end, but I'm thinking we have to back it up, like come out a little slower and then build up to the speed.
What is Caleb
Yeah,
gonna have to do in 1 month?
decide the
What is
winner.
something we can get Caleb to bet on?
Well, it's kind of like everyone's going against Andrew. So what else can we get Caleb to go with?
Oh, all these bets are involving Andrew.
Yeah, they are all
Kinda,
above.
yeah.
Well, I
In
mean
a
the
month,
Well, he
kickflip.
doesn't have to do anything.
And the
with
more
that.
we load him up with in a month, he can't.
Well, the kickflip he doesn't have to train for.
What's
It's
the-
me. It's
what's-
me doing
Yeah,
it.
what's
But he
something that
can't
he's
do
been
a
like, oh,
kickflip.
Caleb can't do
I
that.
can do a kick.
You can't do a kickflip. You can't.
I
I proved it on Christmas.
We don't have time to
I
start.
proved
this
it on
spot.
Christmas. You couldn't
You
do it.
can do a flip play. We don't have time to start this up.
You didn't do it on Christmas. I'm just saying.
The listeners know.
Hey, that's
Do
who
they?
we'll go. Listeners, provide our first EFP. What's Caleb doing? EFP moment of the month.
It's got to be against
No
Andrew.
one's gonna comment.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be.
Caleb climbs like a route that Andrew thinks is too hard.
Ooh, that would actually be kind of interesting.
Have you started doing some climbing? I know you said you wanted to.
You think with that grip he needs to practice?
Well, I'm just saying. He said he
It's
wanted
not
to.
about the grip.
That'd be
It's
interesting.
mostly about the grip.
That'd be kind of fun, actually.
Yeah.
I
Me
can,
and Caleb both have strong grips, but we also weigh
I think
a lot.
y'all
so-
are like very different.
very heavy right
like,
now.
Bodies styles, so I could like pick one that I think you would be better at. That's hard.
Who's we?
Who's we? I'm
All
not
three.
climbing.
So we all 3 of us have to climb?
I'm not climbing.
I
I'm
don't know. I'm just
racing.
saying in general.
Actually,
okay.
I don't even have to prepare for this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that doesn't have to prepare.
Well, I don't think Caleb can prepare.
he can go to High Point prepare.
I could.
Just don't tell
He's
us.
like, I'm not going to, but I could.
He's like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not going to. But
All right, 1 month.
I mean, you got a kid.
what's the
you
day?
got other things going on.
Yeah, that's
You think I'm gonna get some time to go over to High Point and practice
before
climbing?
Thanksgiving because it's October 20th. Before Thanksgiving,
Okay.
we're going climbing.
200
Week of Thanksgiving.
200
kickflip.
kickflip climbing.
I'm gonna go buy
We're
the
we're
most.
really running.
Dude, I'm gonna buy.
Bro, I'm gonna dust you up. Son.
We need to go to. We need
I'm
to
gonna
go to
bust
like
out my
a track
ring.
though.
I
Yeah,
have
we
to
gotta go to a
train.
track. We gotta go to a
I have
track.
to
I
train
can't
now?
train.
What? You just have to do a little bit of sprint training,
Okay.
which
Can
will
I
be
go,
good for
Can
you.
I go on
He's not gonna
jogs?
train.
What?
Can I go jogging?
No,
I can't go jogging.
that's run training.
Can he do workouts? Are you ever gonna come back to the gym?
Gabby's actually drove the kids home today, so we're looking good for next week, maybe.
She's got her leg out the window.
Actually, that's not true. She moves so slow. She can't get the kids ready in time. So we're looking like another week, and I'm back.
So
Going
no, yes,
tomorrow.
Mabry can run in wads because we can't
Okay.
stop him from running
That's
in
what I was
wads. But
getting
no, he can't do any outside training for running, which he doesn't do anyway.
Oh
so it's not,
boy!
No, I have been jogging, I believe is what the terminology. I have been
It's
jogging.
not.
Yeah.
okay, so Andrew, you're gonna
been
s-
fun.
we'll even come up with a good 200-meter sprint training for you.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah, give me like a good
I'm
training
busting
Okay.
out my track shoes,
So,
my
so
unitard, my one piece.
geez, I don't think you can say unitard anymore, man.
Oh boy.
You have one. Where do you have to break it out from? Is it a cage or something?
Do you actually have one? I was gonna say.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, you guys have to race in Adidas tracksuits.
That would be awesome. I'm not buying a tracksuit for this one
Oh,
race.
can I tell you right now that I'm going to start searching tonight, but I'm going to buy top of the line skateboard.
I figured that
I
would
have
happen.
a top of the line skateboard.
No, you don't, you poor
just
piece
said
of
you
crap.
need a loaner board.
His skateboard's from Dick's.
Yeah, I bet
Do
you
want
have.
me to build you one?
What?
You want me to build you one?
No, because
It'll
you'll build
cost
it.
you like $150.
You'll build it with your budget
That's
in
top
mind.
of the
I'm gonna
line?
build it with
For,
my
like,
budget.
pretty good.
I want a
That's not as much as I
$1,000
thought.
skateboard.
So
That's not as much
like,
as I thought.
Why do you want a $1,000
It's,
skateboard?
no. That's too much. There's no reason you would spend that much. So like, if you really want top of the line, like a $40 for the board, the trucks. If you want like really really good ones, we're talking like 70-ish.
But
the
there's more.
wheels probably like 40.
That's the most top of the line you can get.
I mean, maybe more, but like, there's really no reason to.
I'm
Like,
just
the
gonna
best-
Google search top of the line skateboard.
They don't. You don't. So you don't.
Please Google search top of the line
You
skateboard.
can't get it all together. You have to like build your own.
We'll find out
I like
right now.
this.
I mean, you probably can, but they're kind of crappy.
How long do you think it'll take
But
for it to
the
get here? Because it's
expensive
gonna take
part's-
3 weeks.
The expensive part is the
Stop, yeah.
bearings.
You need
What?
to take the loaner board.
I don't want the loader board. I don't need this
Well, you
help.
need to practice till your board comes in.
The
You silly
expensive part
goose.
is the bearings. So I have $60 bearings.
Whoa.
Oh, that sounds cheap.
I'll buy 2 sets of your bearings and I'll throw one set away.
The 6
Bro,
best
you know they got
skateboards.
that nice
you
skate
don't
park
buy-
over there in Madison.
there you go.
Yeah, I'll take you to Insanity.
Oh,
You want
yeah.
to go?
Insanity. That's it.
I don't
yeah.
need your
Oh,
help.
$80 at Amazon. Andrew's not far off.
No, see that. See, you
Andrew,
don't want to do that though.
Andrew, what if I
Yeah,
help
and-
you? What if I help you train? to
Andrew,
beat me in
hey,
the
this
You
200?
can't. No,
Hey,
no, no.
this is a bet against Andrew. He's setting you up.
Can I?
Yeah,
kinda like-
I'm
but no,
gonna
it's
go.
kinda-
You can't
it's kinda
trust.
like-
You
it's
can't
kinda
trust
like-
anything that he
That'd
says.
be
It's
kinda
kind of
fun,
like
though.
playing
Like, I
chess
take
against
you to
yourself. Like,
Insanity.
there's no way he's gonna beat me. But if I train him, he might can beat me.
Yeah,
Mabry's
I'll
like, eat
take you
these
to
donuts.
Insanity.
That
Makes
is
you-
that's
Wait,
an
wait,
interesting point.
Can we up the ante here a
Mabry
little bit?
Mabry trains Andrew on the 200-meter sprint.
Okay.
Andrew trains you on the kickflip, and Andrew trains me
We
on
can
the
even-
on the rock climbing.
So like kickflip is like
Then who do I get to
a
train?
pretty technical.
Why
thing.
would you train anybody?
What
I'll
about
train you.
I'm not training anybody either.
Perfect. I'm in a bolt.
What
Let's
about
get it.
like
You
just
train
getting
me.
comfortable going down a ramp?
What? I'm not going down a ramp. Are you out of your mind, dude?
Not a high ramp.
I'm old. No,
You have to wear elbow pads.
I'm
You
not.
gotta get insurance. before
Wait,
we
you're
do
the
that.
same guy that just said you could beat him in a race on a skateboard.
If he's running,
We'll go to Insanity.
you don't know how
You don't
slow he runs.
understand.
Have you ever
You
seen
don't-
him run?
You don't understand.
Yeah,
how
he's
skate-
like 2 seconds off Olympic.
Yeah, I know.
100 meter time.
With a few more days of training, I could run this. Series.
I'm not even gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not going.
You thought you could run a 10-second 200.
No,
bro.
You did.
Well, I
Or
did.
100.
until I like
that's what the timer says.
You also ran 50 meters too short.
yeah. Just for everyone's clarification,
I beat Mary Helen every time.
Andrew Andrew
Mary
beat a,
Helen's slow.
Andrew beat a girl in a 200,
Yeah.
which there's a lot of girls out there that will still beat you.
Mary Helen's. If she listens to this, you are slow. And if you want to race in a mile, that's not speed. I'm talking short distance burst.
My
High
favorite
power
part of this so
output.
far was Andrew was like, maybe we need to cut it down to 100.
I mean,
we
I
were
was
all
like,
like,
Nah, it's a bad idea.
200 is good. 200 is good.
200 is a fair
If you
distance.
train for it, because I mean, I can for sure pull my hamstring on a 200. That is
So you're
that is
climbing.
the perfect distance to pull a hamstring.
Okay, Caleb's climbing. You're sprinting.
Yeah,
Are we
You're
all-
sprinting.
Are we all gonna get together and do these like?
We should do them in one day.
Yeah, we should definitely do it one day.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That way Mabry will be hobbling around on crutches.
All right, Dusty, good luck.
Skate park.
Yeah. We don't need to go to the skate park. We can do it anywhere.
let me say this: if I pull my
Dusty's
hamstring, I'm still gonna finish and beat you.
Did you say Dusty's?
He's not
scared?
talking about finishing the race.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And time.
You guys still you two have a lot of bets going on.
Who?
Too many.
You two.
Me and Andrew?
Yeah.
What else do we have?
The clean bet.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You have a clean bet?
I was going to clean 315 before you did.
Yeah, first clean
Oh
315.
yeah.
Because I've cleaned it before.
You remember me and Laura have a clean and jerk bet.
Yeah, what is yours?
I can't remember.
365?
Jeez, it can't be that much.
I think it
is
might be 365.
That sounds right.
I could
So
call
does
her.
it?
I could
You
call
weren't
her.
there.
Was hers 225?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure mine wasn't 350?
I could call her.
I mean,
Get her on the podcast.
She might.
we need to bring
We
that
call her.
bet back.
Huh?
It's time to
We
bring.
call her.
This is the day that we bring all bets back.
Bring the bets.
What time is it?
Sure.
No, she's probably busy with Finn. I wouldn't
What's
do that.
the
No, don't do that.
to get back into the betting?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've been talking
Well-
about our own bets.
The dumbest bet we've ever made. Spider on the back.
Oh,
on
yeah.
my
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No. I had.
Oh, yeah,
Dusty
that's
as the
right.
best on my back. So
That's right.
second dumbest bet I've ever made is.
But
the
you covered
Spider.
it up now.
It is, and I
Can't
am
believe
very
it.
happy. Well, sorry, bud.
I'm just going to bet you again. So you have to do it again.
Good luck.
What, this open?
Oh,
I don't
I'm putting you on blast right now in the
About what?
podcast. I'm trying to get Dusty to do the 615 throwdown.
I told you there's a snatch in it. I have to be careful with my wrist.
I know you're thinking about it though. I need to get. You can just tell me no.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. See.
Oh snap!
I need to find another girl. So if Andrew
much-
loses this 200,
Is it a team of 4?
Give me a wig. I'll do it.
Who's the girl that you have now?
Laura.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel.
I didn't
So
think
I was
about
like,
that. Unless Caleb wants Rachel for his team.
I don't have
you
a
putting a
team.
team together, bro? Let's go.
I didn't even know this was a thing, honestly.
It popped up on my feed
Oh.
because we've done a lot of the 615. They emailed me. They're like, "Hey,
You should get
They're pretty cool events.
Ruthie.
Oh, yeah.
No?
What?
nothing,
Why'd you make that face?
nothing. I didn't make a face.
She'd be a
You're
little
100% making a face.
she'd be a little chaotic.
That is not your face.
No. If
No
you
to
say
her?
no, we can do that. If you say no, I'm gonna ask Shrimp Daddy.
Oh, boy. He won't want to work out with you. He's
I
too fit
know.
now.
That's what I was thinking.
Why not?
He's too fit
He's
now.
so fit.
All right. On betting. You want to go through this list?
I think we should start talking about it.
Dusty sent me the list of the 25 biggest and most monumental sports betting wins ever.
Because Andrew and me about to make some money this weekend. Bam, bam, bam.
Andrew doesn't like talking about it.
0% chance.
I really think
It's a
you have a
parlay.
problem, though.
It's a parlay.
I don't.
I'm just telling you. They don't. It's not called winning. It's called gambling.
It's called betting. And I bet you didn't know I'm so good at it.
Stupid. All right, what is this? Is this a list of?
Yeah, it's a list of different people that placed bets and won.
Oh, like the craziest amount they've won?
Yeah. I don't even know what this money is.
25,000
euros?
pounds.
Oh, is it pounds?
Pounds.
So.
Yeah.
On a 200-pound bet. That's pretty good.
He was a Liverpool fan, so he was a soccer guy. No one cares about that.
On his own half. Yeah, keep going.
Anonymous punters.
So I follow a betting thing that talks about a lot of cool opportunities. So y'all are doing a parlay, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
On Usman. But this is just a thing
So-
between us.
Right.
Yep.
So I like to follow betting stuff. I like to follow betting stuff, which is unfortunate that you can't do it here in Alabama.
Which we don't because that would be illegal.
Well,
It's a
draft.
good thing you live so close to Tennessee.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I go up to Tennessee all the time and bet because it's legal there.
It is, and
And then I also report it on my taxes.
that's right. And if you know someone who lives out of state and you use their address and you report it on your taxes, you can do that too.
Is that legal?
It's questionable.
So it's illegal. So don't
Are you-
say that.
I mean, I don't care what you do. I'm just telling you things you could do.
So I go to Tennessee and I bet on stuff.
Cool.
So
So parlays are interesting because you get to basically the idea is you combine a bunch of different bets with a small amount of money with a chance to win a lot of money, right? So
right.
who are y'all doing?
Usman to win
Okay.
and Volk to win.
Okay. So 2 bets and then which I'm assuming they didn't have great odds to win, or did Usman have good odds?
Usman's like a +2 something and Volk is +200.
Okay. So that's good. That's a good parlay.
Yeah.
I follow the thing on Instagram called The Juice, and there was a guy,
Sorry.
The Juice.
Oh.
Yeah, because like when you bet, you get the
Oh,
plus
gotcha.
200 is the juice. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
a guy went on like a Saturday and just went down, and so you can do like prop bets.
Yeah.
He went down on a parlay and clicked
All?
no team to score 3 straight times. That's like a typical that would show up in a prop.
So no team to score 3 in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, so like when you get possession football, when you get a possession, 3 possessions, you don't score 3 in a row, basically. Neither team throughout the whole game. It's kind of like it happens.
Okay.
So he like bet it, and it was like crazy. Like he did on all of them and bet $5, and the outcome would have been like $1.6 million.
Oh, jeez.
But it's not. It didn't happen. So,
But
but there's a lot. But there's a lot of people that will post things on that, and it's so interesting to watch them post these things. And so there's another way you can do it. It's called a teaser. And so what you do with a teaser is you put money in. Let's just say that there's like a 7-point teaser, and what that means is you buy the points at 7. So if like Kansas City is projected to beat whoever by 7 points. Well, then it gives you 14 points. You get an additional 7 points to cover the spread.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, oh, well, that's like, that's good. So what they'll do with teasers, they'll do the same thing, and they'll like spread it out, and they just so same concept, but you can also do what's called a round robin. Do you know what a round? Have y'all experienced? Have you seen this? So this is where you can lose your money.
Uh-oh.
But you can also, like, if you play your cards right, you could win. So a round robin basically takes it. Let's say I pick 4 teams in a teaser or a parlay. And so now I've made it a round robin. So what it does is it takes my $5 and it puts it on these 2 teams, and team A and B, and then it puts it on A and C, A and D, B and C, B and D, B and A, and it goes down like that. Every game. And then if all 4 win, you get that money. If 3 win, or this 3 win, you get that money. So the outcome is you lose. If all of them lose, you lose, and it's a substantial amount. But if you win a lot. But if one team loses, your whole parlay is not bust.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You still win a little bit of money. But if 2 out of 4 win, then you lose
gotcha.
money. So it's kind of like people play, and it's fun to watch. Some of these guys will go in there and do like 15-team teasers, and you'll watch one guy. Like there was one guy, it was when George Kittle scored like 3 touchdowns, but he was the first person to score a touchdown. He had 6 games, and he called out every person who was the first scorer to score. Parlay. And won like $700,000.
We should do that.
I saw a guy that won like $76,000 off of like a buck. Parlay.
Yeah, they just do these silly, like funny, and then the juice will like track it, and you're like, I was sitting there as a Monday night.
Is that an
game.
Instagram page?
Yeah.
Should we pull it up right now? Is that going to be better than this list?
I don't know this list. It's like cool wins, but I mean, they got some. I follow it just because like I was sitting there Monday night, and I was like, oh, let's see if there's anything that I should like kind of root for. Well, because you get into it, and they're like, some dude's trailing, all he needs is George Kittle to score first, and he'll win like $700,000. And you're like, whoa! And then George Kittle scores first. You're like, oh, like,
that guy's life changed.
I just won No, wait, it was another guy.
Like, dang, could have been.
So let's start going through this list. Did you look through it real quick, Caleb?
But it's kind of like if you I was gonna say if you analyze what those people are doing.
Yeah,
then it's kind of like, how do you?
If you analyze what these people are doing, you could probably do the same thing, and you can make $700,000.
Well, I think the ideal with betting.
Sweating? You okay?
No sweat.
I think the ideal with betting is you want to weigh the risk and reward.
Sure.
And with parlays, teasers, and stuff like that, is if you can risk less. If you're willing, because the thing is if you bet money, you need to be willing to lose it.
Sure.
That's if you lose, you can't be like, the kids can't go to college anymore. You have a problem.
Mabry's like, the joke's on them. They're not going to college.
No, I'm not paying for it if they are. Not my problem.
All right, let's look at some of these. You have some interesting ones?
Yeah, so the most interesting ones are people that we actually have heard of before.
Oh, those are good ones.
But
Those help.
but like top 3 will probably like Phil Mickelson.
We talked about him before. Yeah.
He likes to bet.
He's a degenerate.
He's bet over like $1 billion.
$1 billion? Is that real?
We talked about this before.
Yeah, we talked about it
on the podcast.
Is he a losing?
Was I here?
Losing record though? Like he's lost money?
I'm not positive.
He's bet over $1 billion.
They said that in the whole thing that they think that he has in his total thing has at least lost over $1 million. Which to him,
well, if he's bet $1 billion and only lost $1 million, that's pretty good.
Well, it's like, have y'all seen those things where it's like, hey, somebody, I'll see on Instagram, and it'll be like, somebody just put some odds on, let's say the Chiefs to lose or to win, but they put like $80,000 up to win 500.
Oh yeah,
or like $5,000.
Dude, those,
and you're like, well, I hope they lose because this guy's an idiot.
Yeah,
like,
those are miserable to watch when people are like, oh, the Chiefs are definitely
they're gonna win.
win.
Let me get about $5,000.
You're like, bro, that's
dangerous.
risky.
All right, so Phil Mickelson.
But he bet on the 2000 Baltimore Ravens. He bet $20,000 for them to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, snap.
And he won $560,000.
That's a good bet.
That's a good bet.
So if you bet 20, you would have won 560.
My thing is like,
that's like
who's betting that kind of money?
Phil Mickelson.
Yeah,
but I mean, take that like down though. It's a big bet. $20,000.
Yeah, it's a bit bet.
I mean, that's what if you're
if he
gonna
had just bet 200, he would have won what 560.
Yeah, but it's all
5,600.
but it's all it's all relative to his income. So
yeah,
20,000 to him is like 200 to you.
So it's like
200.
It's like we bet 20. It's like when we bet 5 and get 40.
Yeah, that's like him betting 5,000 and getting 40,000.
Well, to give you another one, right? So Charles Barkley, pretty well known NBA
Jeepers Christmas.
talker.
I don't like
whatever.
this bet at all.
Auburn, Alabama.
He bet $500,000 to win $800,000 on the Patriots in 2001, just on the Super Bowl. So whenever Phil Mickelson made this bet, it wasn't on the Super Bowl. It was on the Ravens to win the Super Bowl back in like whenever they were 6-2 on the season. And then Charles Barkley had to put more money, obviously, on the
right.
So did he win? Did he bet 500 and then win an additional 300 on top of his 500, or did he win? Did he get his 500 back plus an additional 800,000?
So that's not how betting works. So the way betting works is he never did anything with $500,000. He just won $800,000. When they said he bet $500,000, that's just showing the amount he could have lost if he lost the bet.
Yeah. So
So-
he bet $500,000.
But he won
it.
$800,000.
Yeah.
It's not like he got $300,000.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just got. So there are some people who will bet $800,000 to win $50.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So-
like you could bet
to
whatever
answer
to win whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
to answer your question.
It's all Fugate.
He gained an additional $800,000
$800,000 on top. Yeah, I
top
gotcha.
of his 500.
Well, he didn't lose anything. But I hear what you're
Right.
saying.
If he had lost, he loses the 500. If
Yeah,
he wins,
gotcha.
there's no
Ooh, James Aducci.
Gucci.
Yeah, these guys are all
He bet $85,000 and won $1.2 million.
That's a good bet.
That's how we do that.
That is a good bet.
We got to do those kind of bets. That's what we got to do.
That's
he
a,
betted on Tiger Woods.
$85,000.
that's a heck of a
So
bet.
the one thing I don't like about this list is that the top person on this list, Billy Walters, he bet on the 2010 New Orleans Saints, and they won their first Super Bowl ever. They beat the Colts 31-17. But they don't tell you how much he won. So he bet $3.5 million for the Saints to win the Super Bowl.
Well, probably he just he didn't put
And
up
he-
3.5.
That's what
He said he put up 3.
He
Placed
placed
a-
a three. A point,
successful $3.5 million bet.
well, that's what
So he got $3.5 million.
is that what that's saying?
Is that what that means?
Placing a 300, if I said I placed a $3.5 million bet, I would mean I bet $3.5 million.
But successful would make it mean he
But
won.
we don't
it,
know how
but
much he won.
I don't
But
know.
they don't tell you how much he
Search
won.
how much did Billy Walters win. That'll tell us.
I mean, that's got to be a
Jeez.
lot of money.
What if it's like
Well,
3.6 million?
what was the line? It could have been plus 115,
Or, like, win
and
in
he
the
would have won
season.
3.6 million.
Yeah, true.
That doesn't answer
On
me.
the
I
Saints.
bet what
Win
happened
on
is
Saints
I
bet.
bet what
His
happened
Wikipedia
was
says Billy Walters, parentheses, gambler.
Gambler, yeah.
I bet what
Walters
happened
won
was
$3.5 million.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
still a lot.
answer.
But I bet
I wonder how much he had to bet.
I bet at line he probably bet 3.5, which is who's that guy from Houston, Mattress Max? He this guy in Houston bets these ridiculous he does. It's not like he wins more than, but he bets like $500,000 and wins $500,000,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh my god, it's crazy, and he loses.
Yeah, and that's
That's where it gets interesting.
Yeah, that's hard to imagine doing. Just 20
Have
for
you-
20
Have you seen that
doesn't seem worth it.
the old guy that he went viral there a couple years ago, but he bet on I think the Houston Astros to win the World Series.
Yeah.
And he came in with a briefcase and he just said, "This is all." He's like, I guess he was mad at his family, and he's like, "This is all the inheritance for my family."
That he was going to give to his family.
And he was going to give to his family, and it was over $1.2 million. And he's like, "I bet it all." This is before the season started. I bet it all on the Houston Astros, and his family was livid at him. And then the Astros ended up winning the World Series.
God.
Wait, is
And
this the
he
year
got-
they cheated?
No. This is the year. Yeah.
Were they he's like, hey, y'all gotta win?
Figure it out. But yeah, then he won the bet and he cashed out. He's like, well, I guess it worked out or whatever.
How
it
much
was.
money did he win?
I don't. They didn't show it, but
Was it 10 times?
Had to
It's
have
got to
been
become
something.
crazy.
Yeah, it had to be something crazy.
I mean, you do that bet at the beginning of the season compared to mid or even before the World
even
Series
if you
starts.
pick the top dog, it's gonna double your money.
Yeah, at least.
That's crazy.
Right, Andrew?
That's right.
Let's
Big
talk
bet.
about some hypothetical bets. So we got Usman and Volk to win. So if you're listening to this,
The odds on Volk is because he's taking such a late to the fight. So I like
no,
that.
he's plus
He's also-
two. No, he's plus 250 because he's already lost to him,
Right, got you.
and it's not his weight class.
That's right.
Usman is a plus 200, or I'm sorry, Usman is a plus 250 because this is the first time he's ever fought in that weight class. But
Ooh.
Usman dominated
Who's he
170. Hamzat Chimaev.
The
Pull up that card, Caleb.
Wait, yeah, is that this
UFC
weekend?
294.
That's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. For those of you listening,
It's
the
over.
last Saturday morning, 9 a.m. And
We're
me and
either rich or
Andrew are
broke.
millionaires, baby. Let's go. Hypothetically, because Andrew's not doing anything illegal in Alabama, right?
That's right.
Hey, come on. Come
what's
on,
the
man.
card? What's the number?
Just
294.
294.
294. I said it.
I said it.
Chill out, bro.
Bro, 9 a.m. I'm gonna go back to the house and watch that.
No. You're
I'm
bringing the
buying
family
it.
out.
I'm buying it, dude. You want to split it?
Where y'all watching it?
I'm gonna
Park.
either in the park or at my house. I'm bringing Laura's iPad. That's what I was going to ask you earlier, and you guys rudely interrupted me.
Did
Do you have a charger that I could plug the thing into, like a external charger battery?
Just like a phone charger, like an external.
We can talk
Yeah.
about this.
For an iPad?
Okay, yeah, let's talk
Yeah.
about it later. So
Dude, what a nice card that's gonna be.
yeah, right there.
I gotta get my
Dude,
TV
look at this.
set up.
Scroll down. Let's start at the bottom. Oh, who cares?
You go ahead. Pronounce these names.
Saeed Nurmagomedov.
Oh, he did pretty well.
Muin Garfarov.
I don't know him. See Magomed.
Who you betting on?
Okay, so see Magomed Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker's
Johnny
a plus
Walker.
290. I might bet on Johnny Walker.
I mean, I like the name.
Johnny Walker's a finisher. Ankalaev is boring, and Ankalaev is better. Like he could win, but
Yeah.
Johnny Walker's a wild card.
I like
might
the
bet.
name.
Now, before all the fighter switched for Volk, wasn't Usman and Chimaev like the main fight?
No, so Volkanovski was supposed to fight Charles Oliveira. I'm sorry. Makhachev was supposed to fight Charles Oliveira,
Okay.
and Khamzat Chimaev was supposed to fight Paulo Costa.
Oh, wow.
Both those guys dropped out because of injury. Then actually, Charles Oliveira dropped out because of a cut. Volkanovski had a 10-day notice, and I think it was like about a 10-day notice for Usman. They both took the fight.
That's crazy.
It's in different, dude.
Bro.
It is the best card. These are going to be the best fights. So,
That's best case too.
Khamzat-
They're going in with just like fire.
well, Khamzat is known for his wrestling. Kamaru Usman is a NCAA champion wrestler.
Yeah,
NCAA champion.
Yeah, matters.
I like it.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And Alexander Volkanovski is the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world. And a lot of people think he won his first fight against Makhachev.
I can't believe all 4 of these are on the same card. This
Dude,
is
I
amazing.
am.
I'm going to vote for Islam and Makhachev.
What?
I'm going to do a parlay with the other 2 against y'all.
I'll jump in on it.
Really?
I'll jump in on that.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it.
I think. You know what? Hold on.
your parlay.
We can't lose.
I think both of
We'll
you
bet
have
the
a
same
problem.
money.
I think both
Not
of you
bad
have a
idea.
problem.
What's that?
I've switched. Both of you have a problem.
I don't have a problem. I've got it totally under
That's
control.
exactly what someone would say.
Oh,
if
yeah,
they had
Superman
A problem.
has a flying problem.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's the most you definitely have a problem saying ever. Does
So-
Superman have a flying problem? Yes.
Dude, look at this. Dude, Khamzat Chimaev.
So where y'all going to be at the park?
I guess we're going to the park. I'm watching this no matter
This
what
is
happens.
after. Oh, this is the run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I might have to bring the family out for the run.
Aren't
Come
you
on.
going somewhere?
Well, the game's at night. I just can't go on a run and hang out with my wife all
What game are you going to?
UNA football, baby.
Oh.
Are they playing Liberty University
playing?
online?
They're playing Utah Tech,
Let's
which we
go.
really need this win
Why?
Utah Tech.
because
To
we're
us-
2-5.
Assert your dominance as the best Division
Oh,
3.
you're 2-5.
Yeah, and man, we just got to D1. Give us some time, all right?
When did you
I
get
was
to
just
D1?
asking.
When did you get to
Liberty's
D1?
undefeated this
Technically,
year.
this is our second
2017.
year, but this is like our second year of getting full D1 access.
Oh, okay.
So it's everyone's like, oh, you've been D1, but not
But
really.
Not really, yeah.
But you have been, though.
Not really.
Not-
though.
no, not really.
Playing like 1 or 2 a season before.
Yeah.
So D1.
We've been D1 fully for 2 years.
Liberty Flames, baby. Let's go.
Ah,
I'm a Liberty
interesting.
fan.
They're going. You just wait.
Oh, they're 7-0 this year.
They're about to get.
Is this
wait.
the? Is this
Enjoy the ride, Caleb. UNA's coming.
what league are they in?
I'm about to start getting involved
They're
with the coaching
obviously in the whatever league this is.
What conference are you guys in?
staff. Hey, have you ever heard of Carry-On Johnson?
Wait, tell me what conference
They're
you're
in Conference USA.
That's the name of your conference?
It's not
Yeah.
named our conference.
We're
I don't
in-
think they're in this conference.
not.
We're in
now.
FBS. Just go over to FBS.
No,
I thought we were.
no. We're FCS.
Oh, it's not close enough.
Wait, go back to
it's
Conference
completely
USA.
different. FBS is bowl, and FCS is
Okay, so where are they? Where is?
we're not. This is
We are not in this
we're not
conference.
in this.
Hold on, let me look up.
Just like it's probably in that list.
Probably not. You guys aren't even good enough to make the list.
Hey man, we're gonna beat y'all in a couple
Who's
years.
that? What was that fake football team? That they just did a documentary on Netflix.
Fake.
Fake.
Fake football.
It was a fake football team. This guy created a fake football team, and they played. Like,
What?
you never saw it?
I did not see that documentary.
You keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna search this up.
North Alabama. The Utah Tech Trailblazers. Oh,
He-
2-4 versus 2-5. That's a pretty equal matchup.
We need this win. It's at home. We need it.
Dude, look at all the teams in their conference, please.
I heard from a very reliable source today that UNA will be dressed in all black for the game tomorrow. Black jersey.
That'd be dope.
They
Oh, I saw a
play-
picture.
You saw a picture?
I think I saw a picture.
It's gonna be sick.
Their conference is the Big Sky Conference.
Bishop Sycamore High
Yeah, it
School.
changes
They
every
were not a real high
year.
school.
Where are
I
you
thought
guys
you
at
were-
in this conference?
Yeah, I don't think
The
let's go
Big
over to
Sky?
FCS. I think you just pulled
Yeah.
it. up.
There you go.
Independent. Oh, there it is.
No.
No.
Kennesaw State, they're by themselves?
Yeah, they're
No.
1
They're
and 5
1 and
overall.
5 and they only have themselves in the conference.
That's rough. That is rough.
Oh man.
I don't know.
What conference are we in? We're not in USA. We are in crap.
I thought it was. It's
Coulda-
not.
I could've
A
done
lot
It's
of
not Big Sun anymore, is it?
Big South.
United Athletic Conference.
Why is Robert Morris University in Big South? They're in Pittsburgh.
Bobby
It's
Moe.
crazy. United Athletic Conference.
Yeah, look that up.
I know you guys aren't in the Ivy League one. Am I right? Dummies.
Tommy.
What is it called?
United Athletic
Hold on,
Conference.
let me go
That's
back.
not even on the thing.
I'm under UNA football, and it's not even on here.
Go Unite. What is it called? The United.
United Athletic Conference.
Look up the
Say it.
United Athletic Conference.
Sounds so athletic.
Oh boy.
UAC.
Yeah, go
There
ahead.
it is.
There you go. Football standings.
Let's see it.
I don't
Bro.
think you want to see these.
Bro, we're in the bottom.
Dang.
Prepare yourself.
North Alabama, 0-3.
In the conference. That's rough.
But don't worry, your winning percentage in the conference is 0.
Utah Tech is 1-0 in the conference, so you guys need this win. It's a
That's
big
what I'm
win.
saying. We need
Austin
it's a big
P
one.
is in our conference. They played Tennessee and almost beat them.
Did they?
It was a close game.
That's
these
in,
people
a,
down
that's
at
in
the-
a different. These in like East versus West type.
So you guys,
Oh,
so you got
maybe not.
Eastern
I'm a liar.
Kentucky.
Central Arkansas.
Central Arkansas is a hammer.
Austin P. Yeah, Central Arkansas is good.
Stephen F. Austin is the name of a college.
Yeah, you never heard of that?
Stephen F. Austin.
You never heard
Yeah,
of that?
obviously.
You know,
SFA University.
SFA.
We play Florida State.
That's
Like
right.
You guys
this year.
do
That's right.
this year?
Do you really?
We're getting that money, baby.
Here or Florida State?
in Florida. Come on.
In
now.
Florida State, man. We're getting that money. They're paying us to come down there and take that whooping. They're number 4 in the nation right now.
Who?
Yeah.
Can we go to
Go to
Florida?
Alabama. Should we go?
Can we
Dude,
go to
that would-
Florida State?
That'd be sick.
How
I'd
far
love
away
to.
is Florida State University from us?
I would say
it's like
probably
9
about
hours.
8 to 9 hours. Yeah.
Dude, it's hold on.
What day is it?
It's
It's like
before-
Christmas Day.
No, it's before Thanksgiving. Hold on.
Well, that's our kickflip day, probably.
That's it's the time we go down. Boys trip.
Oh
down there.
yeah.
That's the last game of the
climbing.
season. Scroll down here.
Climbing.
November 18th.
It is November 18th.
That is a month from now.
I can't do that
Racing,
day.
climbing, kickflip,
Oh,
Florida
boy.
State football game.
You think they'll let us do it on the field? The race?
Just change it to 4
Hey,
yards.
I won't go to Florida State. I used to play at UNA, and
Yeah.
we're gonna race real quick. He's like, "Get the freak off my field, man!"
I was on the band.
Yeah, he.
I wouldn't lead off with that.
That came after.
That's right. Dude,
So who's
we're gonna be watching that game.
scroll up, please? Let's see what they're.
Here's
let's
here's
see
my
how
thing
bad-
though. Here's my thing. No matter what happens this year,
They lost.
They gave up 52 points.
hey man,
Dude, Tarleton State, is that even a real college?
dude, Tarleton State.
Are they?
I played them.
Watch out for Tarleton.
I played them.
Why do you play Tennessee Tech? Oh, you they
Hey, that's
Hey, you guys
that's
won.
mayhem.
You guys won 41-27 against Chattanooga.
Yeah. Thanks straight.
You know, I'm looking at this.
We own
Notice all
Tennessee.
these- notice
We
these
own
wins.
Tennessee.
Tennessee Tech beat Cookeville, Tennessee.
That's right.
Let's go, baby.
Might be good at CrossFit, but they
Hey,
ain't good
you
at
guys aren't
football.
great at home. I'm going to be honest. You're 1-3 at home.
It's
I know,
the
we need
stadium.
this.
We need
You're
a-
also 1-3 on the
We
road,
need a-
though. So
we need a better stadium.
if you had a better stadium, then
It's
it
part of
probably
it. It
probably
is
work
part
out.
of it.
well, they better do some winning if they want a new stadium.
No, they just gotta go play Florida State.
Yeah, get that money.
That's right.
That's what we need.
So
to
they
do.
go to Florida State.
This one game will pay for their new stadium.
Bro, how
They
much
get-
money you putting on that game? I'm putting $100 that UNA beats Florida State.
Oh, that'd
How
be
much,
fun.
dude? What can
I'm
we? Can
putting
anybody look up the
$100.
odds? Look up the.
Gotcha.
I got you.
Bro, I'm putting $100 at UNA. And think,
Wait,
if they
let's
pull
all
that
chip in
win out-
100. Let's all chip in
All
100.
chip in 100.
It's $400.
Oh, we can all chip in 25.
No, no,
Caleb's like, I'm not committed to put 100.
We all
at
throw in
UNA.
100.
On a school I talk trash on
Yeah,
all the time.
Dude, what if
But
they
come
won?
on, man. This is awesome.
What if they won?
Dude,
We'd probably all be millionaires.
the odds have to be terrible.
What do you think the odds are?
I
Let's
mean,
take a guess.
terrible. I mean, the chances of them winning.
Plus 1,000?
No, they don't ever give you that because they're like,
It's probably not even on a betting.
not yet.
You go to Vegas and they're like, nah, man.
Probably no one will let you make that bet because they're like, dang, what if they do win? Nah, trust me, they'll let us make that bet. They want to take our money. Bro, so what they should have lined up
here we
back
go.
when I played
Yeah, I can't
was
find it.
Terry Bowden was the coach at the same time that Bobby Bowden was the coach.
Oh, snap.
Think if
I don't know
UNA and Florida State played when they were coaches.
They haven't even put odds on it yet because they're like, this is nonsense. You guys
I think it's so out.
It's so far out, though.
I don't think it has anything to do with it being so far out.
No,
They're
it
like,
does.
we can't even
This is a
calculate.
mainstream game. I wonder if it's going to be on ESPN.
Did you say mainstream?
It's going to be pretty big. I mean, Florida State could be number 1 in the nation at that point.
Yeah, man.
Or if they lose,
Let's take a guess.
How great would it be if Florida State's like, we're in the playoffs and UNA goes down there and beats them?
Well, if we put $400 on it, it'd be great.
you know what's crazy is whenever the Gators beat them right before that game, that's gonna really suck for the
So
UNA.
I got an ESPN matchup predictor.
Yeah.
99% chance that Florida State wins. I'm
Oh,
not
boy.
even joking.
9
That
to
is-
9.
All right, hold up. You know what's really funny is this website covers.com. Looking up the bets, they have Florida State 4th in the Atlantic Coast, 6-0, and then for the North Alabama it says
Not available.
0-0.
No data.
It does
available.
Guess
takes
what?
2 seconds to look up their record.
Guess what? They're going to know that record when they come down there and beat that ass.
Hey, you can't say.
Oh, he can.
Oh, we didn't put it
didn't
in.
do
He said nothing.
We didn't put it in, so it's fine.
Need some more drink.
Okay, relax.
Get,
We're about to end this anyway, so relax.
get riled up. November 18th, where were you?
What's going to happen
not
is
Florida.
we're all going to put
Lucas's
$400
wedding.
on it. We're all going to put you're going to be
I'm
gone?
not putting $400.
Oh, so you can't even do it that day?
I can't go to Florida State now.
But we can't do the bet that day. We can't do the bet that day either.
Dude, we need to do the bet so we can all, you and me will do it. These guys aren't in. They're not committed.
You guys are gonna go down to Florida?
You know what's going to really
We're
happen?
going to put $100
Is-
and we're going to watch it.
Is
I'll do it.
Oh, I'll watch it with you.
is
He said, I'll put the money down and I'll watch it.
it's going to be one of those things where we're like super pumped up before we should videotape the whole thing, and then at the end it's like 100 to 4. We're like at 4. They got 2 safeties. Stout defense.
It's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
How'd they get a field goal and an extra point? It doesn't make any sense.
Good thing I put that $10 on UNA getting a safety.
Yeah,
during
the,
the game.
the refs they kick a field goal and the refs are like, give him an extra point. Give him 4. It'll feel better.
They'll let you score.
Well,
No, sorry.
No, go ahead. What's gonna-
What will happen is we'll put the bet on, and then Florida State will come out sleeping because they're playing UNA, and
that's
UNA
a
will
good
go down
point.
the field and score a touchdown. And we'll be like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? And then it'll come out the very next drive, and it'll end up being like 70-3.
or
Is there a bet we can
Or-
like put that even UNA scores at all?
Yeah, probably.
yeah, but it's probably not as good. What's going to happen is
It's probably pretty good. though.
Florida
Yeah,
State's
probably.
quarterback goes down on their first drive, and we all start high-fiving.
I mean,
Boom.
here's
boom,
my
boom,
thing
boom.
is like,
I'm gonna be
you might
honest.
as well lay if UNA gets smashed, you're like, well, kind of knew that was happening. You just watch the game. But if they get in there and it's close, you're
Is it
like,
retiring money?
the backup but I want you to understand how far these two programs are apart. The backup quarterback for Florida State had the option to go to UNA. Still, he was probably better than the starting quarterback at UNA.
no. The backup
Yeah,
quarterback.
okay, there you go. Yeah, okay. I thought you were about to argue it like come on.
Neighbor's
man.
like, the punter from Florida State could have played quarterback at UNA.
No, for sure. You know, these kids nowadays have the trade portal and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking because there are kids at these other schools that think that they can get out of there and go I dominated UNA. I'm ready to go play at Florida State. Like, dude, you're not. You're just not.
You're not there.
You're not there.
So let's keep track of this $100.
11-18. Where were you?
Probably at my house crying because we threw $100 on the turn.
You don't have to do it.
I'll go
doing
watch
I'm
it.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I'll talk to Rachel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about.
Just don't tell her. Just don't tell her. It's better to hide
She
things from
doesn't
your
listen
wife
to
than
this
tell her.
anymore
Yeah.
anyway. So
All right. Well, this is fun. I enjoyed this. All the
Yeah,
stuff
it's
that
good.
we talked about. All right, guys.
Sweet.
Until next time, this has been Reaching for the Bars podcast. Goodbye.
Peace.
Andrew's got a date.
Peace.